Hello guys, welcome back. Today in this video we'll talk about the Freelander 2 and we will go over some of the common issues and problems that you will need to be aware before buying a Freelander. If you are new to my channel, I'm a car trader dealing with all makes and models, and the purpose of my videos is to simply make you aware and educate you of some of the issues related to these cars. The points and problems I mention in these videos all come from experience buying and selling in the trade, and I'm only picking out the most common faults I've come across over the years. The first issue I want to mention is related to the front differential, also known as the transfer box. The front differential helps with the wheel rotation when power is applied. It's a very complex piece of machinery and replacing this part can be expensive. The bearings and internal parts can wear out and break with use over time, which is very common in the Freelanders due to the poor quality of the parts used by Land Rover. The symptoms of a bad differential is usually noises when driving, and I've recorded a clip of a bad front differential making whining and humming sound, so take a look. The price for a new differential from Land Rover can be very expensive, and I was forced to go to eBay and buy a part that was refurbished. To fix this issue, I had to change the front differential, and prices from a brand new front differential from Land Rover is very expensive. I was forced to go for a refurbished part of eBay, which cost me around £600. This issue can be noticed on a test drive when you're buying a Freelander 2, so make sure you give it a thorough test drive. Now onto the second problem, the rear differential. Yes, I'm serious. I was unlucky to end up with a car that had front and rear differential issues. It's not unusual that a bad front differential will cause damage to the rear. However, in my case, the damage was already done and the symptoms of a bad rear differential was different to the front. I was lucky enough to provide you with another clip of a Freelander with issues, so take a look again. I also replaced the rear differential and all problems have gone away. The rear differential was a little bit more expensive and it cost me around £750. I hope you're still watching at this point, because I wouldn't be surprised if you have already decided you don't want anything to do with these cars. But I must point out that not all Freelanders are that bad. I was just unlucky to end up with the worst one. But I must say that I was aware of these issues when I purchased the car, and I was told about the bad differentials, so the price I paid for this car reflected the condition and the issues. So not all Freelanders will come exactly like this one, but just make sure that you test drive and check out these issues before you commit to buying it. Now let's go on to the less expensive problems of the Freelander 2. All Land Rovers and Jaguars suffer from central locking issues. The door mechanisms that lock and unlock the car are of very poor quality and will constantly give you problems. Having said that, the repair cost is not that bad and parts can be bought off eBay for around £50 per mechanism. And also remember, the front door mechanism is different to the rear. Although it's not an expensive repair, it's just a shame that high-end brands like Land Rover and Jags have such weaknesses. Now onto the last issue with the Freelander. The Freelander also have a common issue related to the steering wheel. The steering pump is prone to breaking very often, and this is due to a lack of fluid, which is caused by the bottom end of the fluid reservoir getting blocked or leaking out liquid. Symptoms are having heavy steering wheel when stationary or driving slow, and sometimes it will come with a whining noise. You will hear that very easily when you test drive one of these cars. Now guys, these are the most common issues that I've faced with Freelander 2s, and I've had a dozen of them in the past couple of years. You must always remember that all cars come with issues eventually, and repair costs are different from one brand to another. My advice is always leave some of your budget aside for repairs that may come sometimes after your purchase, and never spend all your budget on the car so you're not stranded when your luck runs out. If I was able to help you through this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if possible share the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.